Chairman of the Special Committee Malcolm Ferreira says the findings and recommendations in the report will give City Hall a clear understanding of what should be done moving forward. He says the report was submitted to the Mayor of Georgetown, Patricia Chase Green, and Town Clerk Royston King last Wednesday. The views of the public on the entire parking system in the city has been incorporated into the report, as is. Apart from the 55-page report, hundreds of pages in minutes were also handed over.
You've met with literally scores of Guyanese, both well-known figures and normal citizens. What is the general sense from them concerning parking meters?
If I could make a comment, not concerning parking meter necessarily, but it is the general consensus that something has to be done concerning the whole traffic situation in parts of Georgetown, especially the commercial district, and the chaos that is there presently. We all know that, so that is clear for anyone to see. You know, we didn't really find anyone that said, no, just leave it as it is.
City councillors will each receive a copy of the report on August 14 during their statutory meeting. The committee is expected to also be questioned by the town clerk and the mayor. And while traffic congestion became a point of reference in the report, the chairman, when reminded of a suggestion to City Hall to employ an experienced traffic engineer, says there is also an underlying problem.
And what are your thoughts on traffic engineer to deal with that?
There is, from what anyone should be able to see, a culture of traffic violations, some minor, some major, that seems to be embedded in certain aspects of, let's say, certain parts of public transportation. As an example, you have minibuses that are being driven out of their routes. We all can see that. You know, drivers decide on this trip I'm using Norton Street, on the other trip I'm using Princess Street or Durban Street, maybe Hatfield or Homestretch. Stuff like that is happening even in this constituency. Persons tend to drive wherever they feel like.
The suspension order signed by Minister of Communities Ronald Bulkin said it is declared that the mayor and councillors of the city of Georgetown are in default of their functions with respect to the Georgetown metered parking bylaws, and I hereby direct the mayor and councillors to suspend the Georgetown parking metered bylaws for 3 months commencing on 17th of March 2017. Javon Vickery, HGP 90 News.